Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Jasif and I am level 1 student at Rehan School, Kurangi campus. Today I will be taking an interview with Chat GPT. The topic is climate change and sustainability. Talk about environment. So let's get started. Hello Chat GPT.
Hey there, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
What is climate change?
Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures, weather patterns, and other climate. It's primarily driven by human activities like burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes, which increase greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. This leads to global warming and a variety of environmental impacts.
What are the main causes of global warming?
Some of the main causes include the burning of coal, oil, and natural gas, which releases carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. Deforestation also plays a big role as trees absorb carbon dioxide. Additionally, industrial processes and agriculture contribute to methane and nitrous oxide emissions.
How do greenhouse gases affect the environment?
Greenhouse gases trap heat in the Earth's atmosphere by allowing sunlight to enter, but preventing some of the heat from escaping back into space. This leads to a warming effect, which can cause rising temperatures, melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and changes in weather patterns. Overall, it disrupts ecosystems and affects the climate.
What human activities increase carbon emissions?
Yeah, definitely. Activities like burning fossil fuels for energy, transportation, and industry are major contributors. Deforestation also plays a significant role as fewer trees mean less carbon dioxide is absorbed from the atmosphere, plus certain agricultural practices. And absolutely, it all adds up, and tackling these sources is key to reducing carbon emissions and mitigating climate change. If you have any specific aspect you'd like to dive deeper into, just let me know.
How is climate change affecting weather patterns?
Climate change is having a big impact on weather patterns. It's leading to more extreme weather events like intense heat waves, heavier rainfall, stronger storms, and longer droughts. It can also cause shifts in precipitation patterns, which affects ecosystems, agriculture, and water resources.
What are the effects of rising sea level?
Yes, rising sea levels are a significant consequence of climate change. As global temperatures rise, polar ice caps and glaciers melt, and the annual expansion of seawater occurs, both of which contribute to higher sea levels. This can lead to coastal erosion, flooding, and loss of habitat for both humans and wildlife.
How does pollution harm the planet?
Pollution can harm the planet in many ways. Air pollution can harm the and contribute to climate change, while water pollution can harm marine life and contaminate drinking water. Overall, pollution can disrupt natural balances and threaten both biodiversity and human well-being.
What does pollution harm the planet?
Pollution harms the by water and soil quality, harming ecosystems, threatening wildlife, and climate change, and reduce the overall quality of. Absolutely, and addressing it requires global cooperation and sustainable practices to protect our planet for future generations. If you have any other questions or want to dive deeper into any specific aspect, just let me know.
What are the main types of pollution?
Sure thing. The main types of pollution include air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution, and even light pollution. Each type has its own sources and impacts on the environment and human health.
How do fossil fuels impact the environment?
Absolutely. For instance, air pollution can cause respiratory issues and contribute to acid rain, while water pollution can harm aquatic life and make water unsafe for drinking. Soil pollution can reduce fertility and harm plant life, and noise and light pollution can disrupt both wildlife and human well-being.
What is sustainability? What is sustainability?
Sustainability refers to meeting our present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. It involves balancing environmental, social, and economic considerations to ensure that resources are managed responsibly and that ecosystems remain healthy and resilient.
What is sustainability important for the future?
Yes, definitely. Sustainability is crucial for ensuring that we preserve natural resources, protect the environment, and maintain a good quality of life for future generations. It helps combat climate change, supports biodiversity, and promotes a stable and thriving planet for everyone.
What can solar energy reduce climate change?
Solar energy helps reduce climate change by generating electricity without emitting greenhouse gases. Unlike fossil fuels, solar power harnesses the sun's energy, which results in zero emissions during operation. This not only helps lower the carbon footprint, but also reduces dependence on non renewable energy sources, ultimately helping to mitigate global warming.
What are renewable energy sources?
Absolutely. By relying on renewable sources like solar, wind, and hydroelectric power, we can reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, decrease greenhouse gas emissions, and promote a cleaner, more sustainable future. It's definitely a key part of combating climate change.
What is the importance of wind energy?
Wind energy is really important because it provides a clean, renewable source of power that doesn't produce greenhouse gases during operation. It helps reduce reliance on fossil fuels, lowers electricity costs over time, and can be implemented in a variety of locations from onshore to offshore. Plus, it's sustainable and helps protect the environment in the long run.
What can recycling help the environment?
You're welcome. If you have any more questions or need more details, just let me know. Anytime. I'm here whenever you need me. Just give me a shout if something comes up.
How can recycling help in the environment?
By reducing gas emissions, lowering air pollution, and decreasing traffic congestion. Absolutely. Promotes healthier lifestyles and reduces noise pollution, making cities more livable and sustainable overall. Glad you found that helpful. If you have any more questions or anything else you're curious about, just let me know.
What materials can be recycled?
No worries at all. If you need anything else or want to chat about something different, I'm here to help. Just let me know.
What materials can be recycled?
A wide range of materials can be recycled, including paper, cardboard, glass, certain plastics, metals like aluminum and steel, and even some electronics. Recycling these materials helps conserve resources, reduce energy consumption, and minimize waste going to landfills.
What are the benefits of reducing waste?
Reducing waste has a bunch of benefits. It conserves natural resources, lowers pollution, reduces greenhouse gas emissions, saves energy, and helps protect ecosystems. Plus, it can lead to cost savings and promote a more sustainable lifestyle overall.
How does plastic pollution harm oceans?
Plastic pollution harms oceans in several ways. It can entangle marine life, be ingested by animals, and cause internal injuries or even death. It also releases harmful chemicals into the water, disrupts ecosystems, and can affect the food chain, ultimately impacting marine biodiversity.
What steps can individual take to protect the environment?
There are lots of steps individuals can take. For instance, reducing energy consumption, recycling properly, using reusable products, conserving water, choosing sustainable transportation options like biking or public transit, and supporting eco friendly businesses. Every small action adds up to make a big difference.
How can a school promote sustainability?
Schools can promote sustainability by integrating environmental education into their curriculum, encouraging recycling programs, reducing waste through initiatives like eliminating single use plastics, using energy efficient appliances, and even starting school gardens. They can also engage students and the community in sustainability projects.
What role do governments play in fighting climate change?
Governments play a crucial role by implementing policies and regulations that promote clean energy, reducing emissions, protecting natural habitats, and supporting sustainable development. They can also invest in research and innovation, offer incentives for green technologies, and engage in international cooperation to tackle climate change on a global scale.
How do electric cars help the environment?
Electric cars help the environment by producing zero tailpipe emissions, which reduces air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. They also help decrease our reliance on fossil fuels, lower noise pollution, and can be powered by renewable energy sources, making them a more sustainable transportation option overall.
What is carbon footprint?
A carbon
What is carbon footprint?
a carbon footprint is gas carbon dioxide is emitted directly or indirectly by an individual, organization, event, or product. It's typically measured in units of carbon dioxide equivalents and helps quantify the impact on global warming. If you I'm here whenever you need me. Feel
How can
sounds good. When
how can people
questions,
reduce their carbon footprint?
people can reduce their carbon using energy efficient reducing car travel by biking, walking, or using public transportation, conserving energy at home, eating a more plant based diet, and minimizing waste. All of these actions help lower overall carbon emissions.
What is global warming?
Global warming refers to the long term increase in Earth's average surface temperature, primarily caused by the buildup of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. This leads to changes in climate patterns, melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and a range of environmental impacts.
What does global warming affect animals?
Global warming affects animals in many ways, such as altering their habitats, shifting food availability, and causing changes in migration patterns. It can also lead to increased heat stress, changes in breeding cycles, and even loss of biodiversity. Overall, it can create significant challenges for wildlife.
What is biodiversity?
Biodiversity refers to the variety of life on Earth, including the different species of plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms, as well as the ecosystems they form. It's essential for ecosystem health, resilience, and providing vital services to humans like clean air, water, and food.
How does climate change affect plant life?
Climate change affects the planet by causing rising temperatures, more extreme weather events, shifting ecosystems, melting ice caps, and rising sea levels. These changes can disrupt habitats, threaten species, and impact human communities around the world.
How important are forests for the planet?
Forests are incredibly important for the planet because they help absorb carbon dioxide, produce oxygen, maintain biodiversity, regulate the water cycle, and support countless species of plants and animals. They also help protect soil from erosion and play a key role in climate regulation. Absolutely. They really are vital in so many ways. If you have any more questions or want to dive deeper into any specific topic, just let me know.
What is the impact of melting glaciers? Glaciers.
Melting the number of significant impacts, such as rising sea levels, reducing freshwater resources, and altering ecosystems that depend on glacier melt. It can also affect sea temperatures and impacts around the globe. Overall, melting glaciers can have far reaching consequences for both natural environments and human communities.
What is sustainable agriculture?
Sustainable agriculture focuses on farming practices that protect the environment, conserve resources, and support the well being of farmers and communities. It often includes methods like crop rotation, organic farming, reduced use of synthetic chemicals, water conservation, and promoting biodiversity. The goal is to create a balanced system that's both productive and environmentally friendly.
How can water be conserved?
Water can be conserved by using efficient fixtures like low flow faucets and showers, fixing leaks promptly, using drought tolerant plants in landscaping, collecting rainwater for gardening, and being mindful of water usage in daily activities. Small changes can add up to significant savings.
What does food waste affect the environment?
Food waste impacts the environment in several ways. It leads to waste of resources like water, energy, and land that were used in food production. And it also contributes to greenhouse gas emissions when food ends up in landfills where it decomposes anaerobically. Overall, reducing food waste helps conserve resources and lessen environmental impact.
What are eco-friendly products?
Have any more questions or need further clarification, just let me know. I'm always here to help.
What are eco-friendly products?
Eco-friendly items that are designed to have a minimal impact. You're typically made from sustainable materials, are produced through environmentally friendly processes, and are designed to be reusable, recyclable, or biodegradable. Examples include items like reusable water bottles, eco-friendly packaging, and products made from recycled materials.
How can business support sustainability?
Businesses can support sustainable implementing eco-friendly practices such as reducing waste, conserving energy, using sustainable materials, and supporting ethical sourcing. They can also adopt greener supply chains, reduce carbon emissions, promote recycling, and engage in corporate social responsibility initiatives. All of these steps help create a more sustainable future.
What is environmental conversation?
Absolutely. If you have any more questions or need more details on anything, just let me know. I'm here to help.
How can renewable energy change the future?
Renewable energy can really transform the future by providing cleaner, more sustainable power sources, reducing our dependence on fossil fuels, lowering greenhouse gas emissions, and helping combat climate change. It also promotes energy independence, creates green jobs, and supports a healthier planet for future generations.
What are climate friendly habits people should follow?
Some include reducing energy consumption, water, and supporting sustainable products and practices. All of these small changes can collectively make a big difference. Absolutely. If you have any other questions or need more tips, just let me know. Anytime, feel free to reach out whenever you'd like. I'm always happy to help.
How can public transport reduce pollution?
Absolutely. Public transport helps reduce the number of individual vehicles on the road, which in turn lowers greenhouse gas emissions, decreases air pollution, and eases traffic congestion. It's a great way to support a more sustainable and eco friendly transportation system. For sure. If you ever have more questions or need further information, just let me know. I'm always here to help.
What is the role of technology in sustainability?
Technology plays a huge role in sustainability by enabling more efficient resource use, improving energy efficiency, advancing renewable energy technologies, optimizing supply chains, and facilitating better data analytics for environmental monitoring. It also helps create smart infrastructure, supports sustainable agriculture through precision farming, and promotes greener urban development. Absolutely.
How do wildfires related to climate change?
Wildfires linked to climate change because rising temperatures, prolonged droughts, and changing precipitation patterns create conditions that are more conducive to wildfires. Warmer temperatures also dry out vegetation, making it more flammable and can lead to longer wildfire seasons, ultimately increasing the frequency and intensity of wildfires.
What is the effect of rising temperature on health?
Rising temperatures can lead to a range of effects such as melting and rising sea levels, as well as changes in precipitation patterns, which can lead to more severe storms and droughts. Overall, these effects can impact ecosystems, agriculture, and human communities significantly. Absolutely. If you have any more questions or want to explore anything further, just let me know. I'm here to help. You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to chat and help out. If you ever have more questions or just want to talk, feel free to reach out anytime.